Coming to you live on DSTV channel 41 and GoTV channel 144 on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. We're Joy News on TV. Also streaming on YouTube. We are Joy News Live. My name is Mapita Sibidi and this is Joy News Interactive. We have an exciting show coming up, so stick and stay. We'll be back after this.
Just behind me, you can see the Turkish airline, which brought in the vaccines, 350,000 of them. The offloading just finished, and I take you here. The vaccines are being loaded onto these vans to be sent to the Ghana Health Service storage facilities at Kolebu, and then the redistribution will begin. It is 350,000 out of about 850,000 that inoculations that we've done for the first round of vaccinations. Ghana need to give everybody who did the first round of vaccinations a second jab. That has also delayed, and so there will be a difference of 500,000 doses to be given. We've not been told yet how the 500,000 will be procured, but as hope amid uncertainty as 350,000 vaccines are offloaded from the Turkish aircraft at the Kotoka International Airport. They are Ghana's share of some 1.3 million doses originally sent to the Democratic Republic of Congo, but had to be reallocated to Ghana and 5 other African countries under the COVAX platform. Those vaccines will have to be used before they expire on June 24. Chief Director at the Health Ministry, Kwabena Okwafari, received the consignment on behalf of the Health Minister.
Those are 350,000 of AstraZeneca vaccines, which the origin is from the Democratic Republic of Congo, but as part of the COVAX vaccines that were distributed to African countries. We've taken delivery of those so we can start with the second dose of vaccination for those who started, and we are still hoping that very soon we'll be able to get more, especially for those who are going to do the second vaccination.
Nearly 850,000 persons have so far received their first jabs of AstraZeneca vaccines in Ghana and were scheduled to receive their second doses after 8 weeks. But challenges with the procurement systems have forced health officials to extend this by another 4 weeks. Health Minister Kweku Agyeman-Manu is the first to admit the challenges.
We have faced challenges with vaccine availability and payment structures and things like that. It is a difficult challenge. The vaccines we were expecting to be delivered by COVAX in April and May have delayed because of challenges in India. India has stopped exports, and therefore we can't have access to AstraZeneca any longer.
As officials prepare to start the second round of inoculations, it is still unclear which of the 850,000 persons who took the first jabs will get to take the second. Kwabena Okwafari is hopeful the country can bring in more AstraZeneca doses to cover all those who've taken their first jabs.
We are still trying to procure more. The issue is that now, the supply condition in the world has changed. The vaccine market has become very tight. India, that is actually producing most of the AstraZeneca vaccines, are in a very dire situation, and therefore most of the exports from India have ceased. But we're still hoping that the COVAX platform will be able to give us some more. We are still engaging with them, and we believe that they will be able to give us what we require. Not only COVAX, but we are trying all over. We are in touch with the UK, we are in touch with the manufacturers themselves, and we hope that we'll be able to get the amount required.
Well, as we know, Ghana has begun preparations to administer the second doses of the COVID-19 vaccines to persons who took their first AstraZeneca jabs in March. Now, the country took delivery of 350,000 doses of the vaccines, and we have our head of health desk, Fred Smith, joining us via Zoom. Fred Smith, the vaccines are due to expire next month. Can you tell us how safe they are?
Well, they are very safe. They've been passed by the WHO for distribution and for us to administer on persons who require the vaccines. They were part of some 1.7 that were delivered to the Democratic Republic of Congo. But Congo doesn't have the systems to efficiently distribute all of these before the expiry date in June, at the end of June. And so the partners decided that let's bring it to countries where they can inoculate their people with before this expiry date arrives. And so a very good step taken. Ghana would have to now double its steps in vaccinating its people before June the 24th.
All right. So we know in the first round, almost like 850,000 received their first jab. And looking at the maths, almost 850,000 minus 350,000, there's quite a big difference. Do we know when the second, or do we know when we get to the rest of the batch, maybe like 500,000?
Well, Maps, there's still uncertainty over that, but effort is still being made. The government is saying that they are in touch with the vaccine manufacturers. They have also contacted partners in the United Kingdom, the producers, the developers themselves, and others to try and see if they can bring these in. A few weeks ago, we heard from the health minister who mentioned that Ghana is also negotiating with Russia for the delivery of Sputnik vaccines. We are expecting about 300,000 doses of that as well. And you also heard that our president, President Akufo-Addo, is also leading diplomatic efforts to try and get countries that have the vaccines but cannot use, like we have in the case of the Democratic Republic of Congo, to bring these vaccines for our use.
All right, now let's talk about who will be getting these vaccines. Do we know? Is there a list of some sort?
Well, that has still not been decided yet. So the Ghana Health Service will be meeting over this matter and to decide who gets it first. But the priority groups, as was mentioned at the start of the inoculation, was health workers. Then you have the executive. You have members of the judiciary and legislature, as well as the media and other groups who are in the front line of the fight. And so we just pray that we're able to get some more AstraZeneca vaccines to come in so that we are able to distribute this to all those who took the first round of jabs. And you know that those who took the first jabs of AstraZeneca cannot take Sputnik or other brands of vaccine. And so we definitely would have to get AstraZeneca, and that's what government says it's working on.
All right, before I let you go, do we know when the inoculation is to begin?
No idea at all, but the government is in a hurry to ensure that they send them out to the places where people will take them, the vaccination centers, so that they take them. We are counting down to June 24th. That's when these vaccines will expire. So we'll have to step up our game to ensure that we are able to deliver it. To do this, government has engaged the courier service company UPS, and UPS was at the airport today to receive the vaccines. They actually did the transportation between the airport and the government storage facility, and they will distribute to the vaccination centers when the Ghana Health Service decides where the vaccines should go.
All right, thank you very much. That is Fred Smith, who's our head of the health desk here at JoyNews, and he's been telling us of the 350,000 AstraZeneca vaccines Ghana took delivery of today.